Taurus, welcome to you. And now let's get right to it. We are starting with the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Judgment, the Four of Swords, and the King of Wands. So we got some balance going on here with the 8 and the 8. And your swords and your wands, 2 and 2. And then I like that you have the fun emotional card, the flirty card, and then you also have Judgment. So it looks like, Taurus, you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be stepping out a little bit outside of your very steadfast kind of, purposeful way of being, and you're going to feel more flirtatious. You're going to feel more open to all sorts of things this week. I feel like that Knight of Cups is not just saying flirtation just out of romance. I feel like it's saying that you might have that lightheartedness that comes along with flirting, something that really makes you feel happy and fun and lighthearted. So be open to that, Taurus, because things are happening for you this week in the romantic realm, and it looks like that openness, that open heart, open mindset. So being very brave and willing to try something new in the emotional realm, maybe trying to make a new friend. Making new friends is very hard, especially in this day and age where we have so little human contact. So maybe that's going to be the thing. Even if you do start up an online friendship, or maybe you're already in a situation like online dating, online, just keeping in touch with people, Facebook, things like that. Maybe you're going to take that to a new level. Meet these people in person and make not physical, but an emotional connection where you're going to see their face, possibly get a hug. I mean, hugs are some of the best things in the world, aren't they? So that connection, I feel like this week, Taurus, your human connection, that's what the Knight of Cups is representing for you. Just being more connected to your fellow man and being really optimistic about it. That being said, let's look at Judgment, because Judgment is reminding you that, evaluation of oneself, things around you, that's necessary sometimes. So, and also recognizing the things that you have done that have gotten you to this point. So I feel like that would also be where you would feel more lighthearted, more connected to other people. So your Judgment this week, Taurus, is really not so much asking you to do that self-assessment, but just as a person overall, what would you like to see happen for yourself? Would you like to be more involved in your community? Would you like to have more friends? Would you like to be in a committed relationship? I think that the Judgment and the Judgment and the Knight of Cups are actually talking about something maybe a little bit more serious than just the lighthearted, making that conscious decision and then the effort to become more connected socially and just in any way. Human connection is very important. I feel like this week, Taurus, you're going to be sensing that. You're going to be wanting to be more brave and brash and bold when it comes to new interactive, new personal relationships. Then we have your action. Let's look at your action. Even though you have equal challenge, I'm just feeling like that Eight of Wands and the King of Wands are wanting to get their message out. So with the Eight of Wands, we are talking about changes and being able to really handle them all as they come to you. So for a lot of people, personal connection is very difficult. It's very, it is just that. It's very difficult. So I feel like that Eight of Wands is saying that you are going to be able to make things work in your favor. You're going to be able to get more skill with the social activity, with interacting with people. So it doesn't mean that you have to be, an expert conversationalist overnight, or all of a sudden become a magnet for your perfect mate. That's not what I'm saying. It's just saying that you're going to be feeling like you are learning more. You are becoming more comfortable with the whole situation. So that's what I feel like the Eight of Wands is saying. Also saying that Perhaps some travel might be a good idea. Not necessarily that you want to end up with a pen pal or a long distance relationship or something along those lines, but if that connection is your family, or perhaps it is, like I said, a lot of these relationships we have nowadays are long distance. They are online, or we thought they were long distance because they were online. So I'm feeling like that could be saying that travel that might be required might be you actually making a trek to meet someone. And if you're already very skilled with the communication online and whatnot, then why couldn't you carry on a long distance friendship, visit each other when you can? So something along those lines is going to be happening for you. Very nice. Then we have the King of Wands. With the King of Wands, we're talking about wanting to inspire people and compassionate behavior towards another person, probably even towards yourself too, where you need to give yourself a break. So with that being said, if you've been really torn about something, you've been trying to figure out your next move, figure out what you should be doing to make yourself happier, to make your life better. This week, the King of Wands is saying, I'm here to help you with that. I want to help you with your vision, to see where you're going, and help you become more compassionate in general, just toward yourself, toward others. And again, that leads into that flirtation, that open heart, that lightheartedness, being willing to, think with your heart instead of just your head. Not a bad thing. It's good to know how to do that. Then we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is talking about trusting in right timing, being able to understand what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. So again, like I said, this might be something unusual for you, reaching out for more connection. But the Eight of Swords is also saying that you should feel like you will know when the time is right, when you need to move forward, knowing when to, step back and let them make the first move, or once you've instigated or made that first move, being patient enough and knowing when to wait for the response. So definitely, again, more communication, connection. And then with the Four of Swords, we are talking about taking some time away, possibly a vacation. So I'm feeling like maybe this is something that you have been thinking about in general, that you might need to change your venue, change your surroundings in order to become a little bit more social, to become more comfortable with social behavior. So, or it might even be a situation where that vacation or that time away is actually going to be something that you wouldn't normally do, like going on a singles cruise or taking a weekend vacation with the friends you already have. Like, you've never really traveled with your friends, but maybe this is the time to do that. Or taking time in your relationship to say, you know what, can you get this weekend off, or can you get these days off? Let's take a little vacay, honey. So that is what I am seeing for you this week, Taurus. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you.